Hello everyone, Calina here of StoryRetold. I am going into a blind demo of Penelope Pendrick and the Art of Deceit. This game is by an indie developer and it's coming out soon, actually, in the next couple of months. So you can wishlist it on Steam right now. I'll try to put the link in the description below and you can check that out later. But I'm going to go into this without having seen it very much, actually. Very little I've seen actually on the Steam page. So let's get this turned on real quick. See if we can't get this queued up in time for you to see the opening, because it is charming. Look at this. Oh my goodness, I love it. The typewriter. Let me move my face. And the Art of Deceit. Wow. Oh, that's fun. Alright, new game. I've got a notepad and pencil. Ooh. Classic detective or seasoned investigator. Normal difficulty or hard difficulty. Pencil and provider. I love this. Look at this. This setting includes a pencil and paper. Not provided. Good luck. The setting includes in-game notes that keep track of important plot points and story details as the game progresses. A checklist that stays updated with all of the current tasks. Let's do that. Mostly because it's not a confidence matter for me when it comes to the difficulty setting, but I love to see what indie developers do with their UI. What do they do with the engagement of the game's UI and tracking the plot and the progress? And what do they do with the checklist? I'm going to be judging this a little bit on like logic, game logic. So let's just do it. Let's just do it. Oh, continue. Would you like to learn how to play before continuing? Sure, show me your tutorial. Okay. Well, don't these look familiar? I love these arrowheads. They're like more sharp arrowheads. Turn around, spin around on hover, directional forward movement. The magnifying glass. Add to inventory looks like this. Needs an inventory item looks like that. Talk to, press, rotate. Okay, all pretty straightforward. Can learn about saving and loading. Inventory and items. Oh, here we go. Okay. The tray. Okay, toggle the hand buttons. That's inventory mode. Ooh, spray can. Lubrication oil. Okay. Items are only relevant to the need item cursor. Adding an item elsewhere will have no effect. Okay, while in use mode, left click the item thumbnail. I'm like bouncing around all over this page. That's what my eye is doing. Maybe I should, if I read it in the right order, that might help me. Inventory basics. The inventory can be found on the lower left half of the screen. Okay, this is where items are stored. Got it. Excuse me. I am consuming a dad's root beer, so bubbles. Items serve many different purposes. They can be used in the environment to solve problems or complete tasks, or they can hold useful information. Two ways to... Okay, my face is in the way, sorry. There are two ways to interact with items. Toggling the hand button sets the inventory to use mode. Toggling the eye button sets the inventory to look mode. Okay, interesting. Look at items. Items can be examined up close by left-clicking the item thumbnail while the inventory is in look mode. Examine an object to view it in detail, or a paper or document to read the contents. Okay, very cool. So this is a really great feature that has been utilized everywhere with Unity. And Her Interactive used it quite a bit for the Nancy Drew games, starting with Midnight in Salem. I think there's a lot of like detective observing moments that you can do with inventory objects that would be great to see put into play. Okay, time and sleep. Ooh, game time. I'll move my face. The Game operates on a time system where 1 game hour equals 6 real-life minutes. Oh, goes by pretty fast. The clock in front and center of the game UI. Oh, it is front and center on the game UI. Keep track of the time here, as well as if it's currently AM or PM in the game. Okay, it's got it marked. Time influences many things. For example, some buildings may only be open during certain hours, or maybe a suspect leaves their post at specific times. This game is day only, meaning that activity is restricted from 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Bedtime and sleeping. When the time in the game hits 10 p.m., no matter where she is or what she is doing, Penelope will be teleported back to her room overnight. There is a warning a half hour before to wrap up. The clock, however, will stop during important events to keep them from being interrupted. Ooh, really? Nice. Pause the time. But this does not necessarily mean that the event isn't timed. Ooh, timed events. Sometimes special events may happen overnight, so if you're ever stuck, it can't hurt to go to bed. Always good to know. That's how we solve everything. Go to bed. Or you have snacks. Using the alarm. To change the time quickly, use the alarm next to the bed in Penelope's room. Deja vu. I like that. To set the alarm to the new desired time, first click the alarm button to toggle back. Oh no. Oh no. Please don't have the obnoxious alarm. The one that all of us had in the early 2000s, late 2000s. Oh, please don't. Hour, minute buttons. Sleep until that time. Note systems. Oh, here we go. Very cool. Notes help keep track of information and provide help. Okay, I am noting one thing design-wise. I like the consistency of the typeface. What is this? American Courier or Courier Herald or something like that. It's a typewriter font. It is consistent across all of this, which is nice. I think to help stand out and make this a little bit more visually distinct between headers and copy is if you did a little something different for the headers, like the note system, notes, checklist, questions. Maybe bold those words or change them to a slightly different color or put a background behind it. Nah, that's a design choice. It's not a requirement. It's fine, but I like the consistency of the typeface. 3 categories of notes. Notes, checklist, and questions. Notes are in the UI. Switch category, click the notes arrows. Okay. Plot points are in there. Oh, I love this design. I love this. This is great. Okay. Ooh, we get to peek. You know what? I want to stop looking at all this, how to play stuff. This is really good information. Look at this phone. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Start a conversation. Dialogue 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I'm sorry I'm not giving the full attention to this whole UI, but I think I'm getting the idea. It's very similar to the Nancy Drew games. And this is very good stuff for if you're totally new to this style of gameplay, which if you're trying to get like new audiences, like this style of gameplay, this point and click style, if that's what we're about to experience, it's looking like it. If that's how it goes, then having all of these how-to guides are very good for young players, young, new to the genre. Saving and loading. Oh, I love the design of the UI. Ooh, a second chance. If Penelope has a mishap somewhere along the way, like an early death, oh dear, we're going to die. There will be the chance to try again and load in ahead of the predicament. Love that. Okay, and then we go back to there. Great. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. I just want to get to it. Work of fiction. References to real people are purely for the sake of storytelling and do not claim to be actual events. Great disclaimer. Ooh, demo. Penelope Pendrick, a writer by trade, somehow found herself faced with the suspicious death of her elderly neighbor. As the sole individual to question the story, Penelope had to step into the role of investigator to prove that all was not as it seemed. After piecing together the truth about Mrs. Jenkins's death, Penelope decided that her harrowing adventure was something worth writing about. Oh, I love the ambient sound effects. Yesterday, she received a phone call from a small police force impressed by her publication and desperate for help. Today, she flies out to Connecticut to embark on her first official case. Okay. So, she did an investigative story on her neighbor. And now it looks like someone who read the publication is asking for help in Connecticut. So is this a different case that we're investigating? East Coast Air, boarding pass. Penelope Pendrick, East Coast Air, D072, from KFRR. I don't really know airplane abbreviations, or airport abbreviations. Oh, here we go. It's right here. From Front Royal Warren County to Groton, New London. Gate number East Coast. Okay, cool. I'm just looking for the Easter eggs or anything. Nice. Long transition. Ooh, we are at 101 and it is noon. Room 101. I have a key. On door. Oh, I should have let her say it's locked or something if that was a thing. Pretty. Ooh, nice suitcase design. All closed, nicely folded. Okay. I don't know. Oh, but I want to look at this. A phone. The phone is ringing. Oh, look at this old TV with a VCR. I love it. Okay, hang on.
Hello?
Hello, Miss Pendrick. This is Sergeant Russell. I'm going to be your contact down at the Carlisle Police Department
Russell.
during your stay here. Glad to see you had no problem finding your accommodation, and I hope you've had some time to get acquainted with the place.
Not really. I have not. You interrupted me on my exploration, sir.
I'm happy to hear from you, Sergeant. I've been speculating about this case all day. The suspense is killing me. Ooh, sorry. No pun intended.
Fortunately, from what we can tell, your unintended pun does not apply. Yet. But we do need to move quickly to make sure it stays that way. To put it mildly, the past week has been overwhelming. 3 people gone missing. One right after the other. Only a couple days in between each. Our entire department is 3 people, for crying out loud.
Don't get mad at me.
We're not equipped to handle something like this. What we're equipped for is either graffiti related or have to deal with noise ordinance.
Do you like being a cop?
3 people in a week. All in this little town?
We've never seen anything like it. The worst part is that there's so many unknowns. Our gut is telling us that these disappearances are connected. You'd think they have to be, right? But try explaining that to the county chief. Without concrete proof, he just sees this all as a whole lot of coincidence, and potentially not even a crime. We're getting no outside help with this, no matter how much we beg.
Ah, okay. Well, that answers why you brought me up here, rather than literally any cop in the state. That one was the real mystery.
Desperate times calls for desperate measures, they say. No offense.
None taken, trust me.
Officer Vasquez was the one that read your publication. He relayed it to me afterwards, and we all agreed that you seemed to have some pretty solid intuition. It was his idea to reach out. Anyway, let's get down to business. I'll be sending you some documents that we...
Huh?
Unauthorized call time expended.
Wait, what?
Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
What? What? What is this, a party line?
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
Okay, I need a... Fine. 4-digit PIN. I was trying to turn the volume up. I noticed it was really low for the recording here for you guys. Alright, let's do some exploration.
I don't want to sleep now.
Yeah, I don't want either. Lamp. TV.
I need something for this.
Deja vu from, like, Stay Tuned for Danger. In the drawer. Aha, remote. Oh my goodness, I think I've seen or used that remote before. Like in real life. Pablo's Pizza! Large pizza's only $5.99? That's a steal. What size is a large pizza? 12 inches. Wait a minute. I need to remember this number. Pizza. 3663. Can I close the drawers? Can I open these? No. Alright. TV time.
I need something for this. I need something for this.
So we need a VHS tape to actually watch anything. Cool. Ooh, it rotates just like in it's the same kind of node system. How many points did they take? Okay, because in the Nancy Drew games, it's a 16-point rotation. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Who's calling me? Oh. That's a automated service that calls me. So about a 21-point rotation. Oh, what are these peacock eyes? This would make me suspicious. You could totally fit a camera in one of these.
Weird.
Why is it weird? Ooh, fancy typewriter. Plates, cups, notes. Sergeant Russell Carlisle, police. Okay, his number 7283. We're gonna have to write down our own phone numbers in this game. Classic. Anything in the fridge? Can I open the fridge? Nuts. Oh, can I cook something? Oh, hot.
I need something for this.
Like water? Let's turn it off. Do I need water in here? Boil something. Dawn dish soap. Okay, can I get the pot over here first? Can I look in the cupboards? I can't move this. Can't do that yet. Is this water damage? Is this room even safe?
Weird.
What's so weird about it?
Weird.
There's like 3 or 4 artworks like this in here? That would make me
Weird.
suspicious. Can we look out the window? I like the bed. A tiny place. Bathroom? Bathroom! Okay, so we use the bathroom. Alright, well, what should we do then next? We need a 4-digit PIN to unlock more phone time. Alright, let's head out. Papers, wrestling. Are we gonna knock on everyone's doors? Are we gonna snoop?
Hello?
Take a head.
Do you have a second?
Hello?
Fine. What? Who even are you? Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. You've already wasted enough of my time.
Okay, well then close the door and go away.
I'm really sorry to bother you. I just have one quick question. Then I'll get out of your hair.
Well, spit it out. What do you want?
I just moved into the room next door
My condolences to both me and you.
and I was kicked off the landline. It's asking for some kind of pin to activate it again.
Yes.
If I tell you how that thing works, can we agree that this door is now permanently off limits?
I can't promise that, really. But I'm gonna be nice. No, let's be mean to her.
Unfortunately, I can't really promise that.
Whatever. Then let's not drag this out. The phone code is 9, followed by your room number.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. There's no way I would have guessed that on my own. Hey, I never caught your name.
Did I drop it?
That exchange really brightened up my day.
Okay, great. So wait, what was my room number? 101? Okay. Phone time.
Unauthorized call time expended. Please enter 4-digit PIN to continue to use line.
Okay, so then it would be 9101.
Caller authorized.
Great. Oh, she wrote it down for us. Pizza. Can I order a pizza?
Now isn't the best time.
Are you serious? Pizza is always a good time. And why don't we have a cell phone?
Carlisle Police Department, Sergeant Russell speaking.
Hi, Sergeant. It's Penelope again.
Hello.
Penelope! We got a guy here who bet you were already hightailing it back to Virginia. Zimmerman, you owe me 20.
Not quite yet, although I'll probably end up questioning that decision. Sorry about that, by the way. Getting cut off like that. The landline here is a little funky.
You're back, and that's all that matters. Now, what had I been saying?
Something about documents?
Something about documents, I think?
Yes, right. Missing person reports we have filled out for the individuals. I'll be sending you some copies soon, so look out for that.
These 3 people that went missing, what can you tell me about them?
The first call we received concerned Mr. Gerald Cook. He's an older gentleman, late 60s, who owns a bookstore on Main Street. The second, more concerning call was from Mrs. Eileen Davies, in reference to her son, Terrence. The boy had apparently not come home after school that day. He's only 15, which has really started to raise some red flags. Then, only 2 days after that, a third person was called in. The caller couldn't provide a name for the woman. Only said that she's been coming to a specific diner for breakfast at 9 a.m. sharp every single day for years.
So she found a
This was
different
the third
diner.
day in a row she hadn't shown, and the caller found this to be very out of character.
Diner woman.
Can you tell me more about the diner woman?
Yes, Jane Dell. I wanted to call her Victim X. I thought it was catchy. But you know, protocol. She's our shakiest case by far. Called in missing by a waitress just because she decided not to get breakfast at the Sunrise Diner for a couple mornings? No wonder the chief won't give us the time of day.
But the waitress thought she had good enough reason to notify the police. So there must be something to it.
It's true that she's genuinely concerned. Said that the very few times Jane didn't show over the past couple of years, she leave little notes on napkins with the tip the day before. Not this time.
She really ate at the same diner every single day for years? It must have some incredible food.
I had a case of food poisoning that would suggest otherwise. I guessed that she went there for the company, but our caller said that she was the quietest woman she'd ever met. Over those years, none of the diner workers could even get a first name out of her.
Really? Interesting.
Do you think she's trying to hide her identity?
No idea. It's possible.
If she wasn't there to hang out with the waitresses, what did she do every single morning?
Read books. Lots of them. And not just the type with shirtless cowboys on the cover, but books with real substance. Textbooks even. And all subjects, especially history.
History.
Waitresses said that Jane would set up every day in the same booth, take a few books out of her bag, and read and take notes while she ate.
Interesting. I wonder if doing this was work-related or a hobby. Did she frequent any other locations besides the diner?
My only guess would be a library. Owning all those books would cost an arm and a leg. Thing is,
Yeah.
Carlisle doesn't have its own library, and there are too many to count in neighboring
Library.
towns.
What did you investigate? And who did you interview in regards to Jane?
What can we investigate? No one knows her name. Address, place of work, family, acquaintances. We examined her favorite booth at the diner and interviewed everyone who works there.
Well, what does she
All we
look
know is
like?
that she's been coming there for roughly 3 years. Is quiet, reads a lot, and has tried everything on the menu.
None of the workers said she was acting differently the last day she was seen?
No one was paying enough attention to remember. But one of the waitresses did hold on to what's currently our shred of evidence, a napkin with
sorry.
some chicken scratch. She was planning to return it to Jane the next day, but you know how that story is.
Chicken scratch. I need to see
Wow.
this.
This is like trying to track down a ghost.
You're telling me. All I can say is keep an eye open while you're investigating the other two. That's the best we can do right now. I'll send the napkin along with the other
Oh,
documents.
great. Yeah, but I want to ask what she looks like. The people working there would have a description of her at the very least.
Can you tell me more about Gerald Cook?
Never met the man personally, but I had heard his name prior to all this. His bookstore, Novel Books, is a bit of a hub in this part of town. The place is practically a rec center for the entire population of Carlisle over the age of 65. In fact, it was one of those old timers that made the call at the crack of dawn to tell us that Gerald had to open up shop as usual. It was nowhere to be found.
Huh.
Did the caller mention seeing any signs of a struggle or break-in?
We asked him to take a good look around for just that. He told us that the store was still completely locked up. Through the windows, everything looked fine, and there weren't any signs of forced entry. That day, we went out and interviewed maybe 20 or so people, and Vasquez canvassed the place once we got inside. Nothing. The place was pristine. Cash register locked. Interviewees all giving the same story.
How did you end up getting inside?
There was a guy hanging around there. Michael something? Nobody asked you! Yeah, Mitchell Hart. Said he had a spare key. Seemed to know Gerald well. We talked to him for a while, but he didn't really say anything that everyone else hadn't told us already. He took us to Gerald's apartment, right above the store, but when we knocked, there was no answer.
I wonder if anyone else has a key besides this Mitchell guy. Maybe Gerald was mugged and someone pickpocketed him.
It'll be right out of the ne'er-do-well's playbook. Mug an old guy in an alley, steal his keys, rob his place, then lock up on the way out. That's why right now, our first priority is to get into that cash register.
Cash
if money
register.
is missing, that'll simplify everything and give us a little direction, for Gerald's case at least. The address of Gerald's bookstore is 225 Main Street. Go take a look around for yourself.
Okay. Terrence.
Can you tell me more about Terrence Davies?
Terrence just turned 15 a few months ago. If he was any younger, all the cops in the county would be swarming around this case like flies to a rotten lunch meat. He's right at the age where the chief can shrug his disappearance off as a rebellious kid doing rebellious kid things.
Yeah.
Does Terrence have any history of running away or causing trouble?
Not according to his mother, at least not according to what we could piece together through the tears. Either way, we suspect she views her son through some rose-colored glasses, because interviews from fellow students and teachers at his high school painted a slightly different picture of him.
Does he get into trouble at school?
It sounds like he's mellowed out some now that he started high school. He holds quite the impressive record for previous years, but his current teachers just described him as some disruptive class clown type, not some menace to society.
What exactly has he done?
You name it. He had a rebellious streak in middle school according to the school documents, suspended multiple times, never hurt anyone or anything like that, but played hooky a lot. Pulled the fire alarm once and also called a fake bomb threat in as a joke in the 7th grade.
Ooh, not good.
Okay, then. I can kinda see where the chief is coming from.
But even if Terrence is just falling back into old habits, we still need to track him down for his mother's sanity. And by extension, ours.
What's his family life like?
It's just him and Mrs. Davies. No siblings, no father in the picture. Explains why she's so attached.
Could you tell if there was any strain in their relationship?
Who knows? From the sound of it, they spend more time together than an average mother and teenage son duo. But can't see under the surface.
Well, when and where was Terrence last seen?
Teachers, classmates, and friends all said he left school at 3 p.m. with the rest of the kids. He told his friends he was going hiking, which they said was a regular thing he'd do. And no one has heard from him since.
Hiking.
Did anyone say where he normally hikes?
No, there are hundreds of trails around this area, not to mention the woods and cliffs. He could have gone anywhere that day.
Does he go by
We'll
himself?
get you in contact with Mrs. Davies. Once she calms down a bit, I'm sure she'll give us more to work with. Not sure how much luck you'll have with her, but feel free to give her a call.
Yes, please.
Phone number is 203-555-0927.
I hope.
So, Penelope, now that you know more about what we're dealing with here, what's going on through your head?
Ooh, what do I think? I think the disappearances are related, because why not?
I think the disappearances are related. In a town this small, with barely any history of crime, it just seems too unusual to just be coincidence. Even if we don't see any links between the victims yet, once we dig deeper, I'm fairly certain we will.
Interesting hypothesis. We'll see if it holds up. But first things first, keep an eye out for those reports we'll be sending.
Yes. How?
Thanks, Sergeant.
In the mail?
I guess it's time for me to get out there and start playing detective.
Good luck. Call us anytime. And thanks again for coming up here. Having a new nose around to sniff out leads might be exactly what we need.
Alright. So he's gonna physically send them though, right? Alright, we have stairs here. And then other rooms, which I suspect might be a good... Oh my goodness, the banister is falling over. Oh dear. This place is falling apart. There's mold in the ceiling that I noticed. This place is drab. It's under renovation, perhaps? Ooh, pull the fire alarm. Alright, so that's a map. We're here. Just causing trouble. Measuring tape. Oh, sure, I'll take that. I'll steal it. Because why not?
This could come in handy.
Yep, we'll take theirs too. That too. What else can I take? Climb the ladder? Ah, renovation work. Alright, let's look over here. Someone's soda? We're taking a straw. Because why not? Okay. Ooh. Hello.
Looks like no one is using this right now.
So I'll take it. Room 203. Check supplies. I am enjoying the music. 2016, is that what it is? Oh my! Old computer. You know, I want to look at that folded up paper. Old pictures, cute. Can I walk around the desk? No. What's in here? Hello, Dead End. My name's Nancy Drew. What is this all about? That is an Easter egg to, ooh! Shopping list.
Something about this shopping list is unusual. I'd better hold on to it.
Onion is 3. Peaches. Yeah, there's some value here. 30 grapes is 1. Orange, pear. 2 pears is 5. But 5 blueberries are 5. This is on Bold Depictions Art Gallery, Oxford, Connecticut. Oh, interesting. Okay, we'll take that. I want to look over there. Okay. That seems to be about all we can do, so let's head out. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Okay. Oh, okay. Apartments, the bookshop. Let's go there. No! We're going in anyways.
Hey! You! Excuse me.
Hi.
Miss, I think you might have the wrong address.
Thanks for your concern. But no.
He looks great.
This is...
Sorry, let me rephrase. Bookstores, generally speaking, are for those who can read.
What?
The front door. There is a sign that states in perfect English that this store is closed.
Why does he look like Tom Hiddleston to me? The eyes. It's all in the eyes.
Interesting observation from a guy sitting alone in a closed store.
Touché.
My name is Penelope Pendrick, and I was sent over by the Carlisle police to do some further investigation on the disappearance of Gerald Cook.
I apologize for doubting your ethics and literacy. The name's Mitchell. Under usual circumstances, I helped Gerald run novel books, but now I'm useless.
Mitchell Hart. The sergeant mentioned you to me.
Oh, don't suspect him.
Conversely, having someone who knows Gerald well will be much more useful than you realize. You'll have plenty of chances to help us.
I already told them everything I know, which has clearly led nowhere.
Can you describe to me the last time you saw Gerald that day?
Like I told the cops, it was a completely normal day. I was sitting here for an hour or so before closing time, and then at 7 o'clock to help corral any stragglers out of the store. I said goodnight to Gerald, who was doing the usual nightly organizing and pencil pushing, and headed home.
So he wasn't acting unusually in any way?
Not at all. Albeit the store was having a busy streak, which kept Gerald pretty occupied. So no downtime to shoot the breeze.
Okay. Thanks for the information. Would it be okay if I took a look around?
Go right ahead. The cop here only did a quick walkthrough. Didn't seem very thorough.
Oh, that's so cool. I like his prosthetic arm. That's super interesting. A watch, a skull, a globe. This looks like a cipher table. Look at that! It's already shifted too. So if V is J, W is K, X is L, Y is M. Yeah, I can't see the rest of it, but that would be interesting to look at further. Old books. Love it. Tattletales of Cupid? That is hilarious. Ooh. Presents A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Number 6. Do we need to read this? I wonder if we're gonna have to come back to this. This could be a red herring. What is this one? The Book of Thieves? I can't tell. There's that repeat, Tattletales of Cupid. I bet you we're gonna have to read those pages from that book. Oh! Small Towns in Connecticut by Sean D. Robichaud. Carlisle. Small community of Puritans who fled Massachusetts Bay Colony in pursuit of religious reformation in the early 1600s. Gradually, over the course of the next 200 or so years, this puritanical settlement developed into a conglomeration of smaller townships and self-governed outposts. In the early 1800s, social and legal reforms were beginning to change the landscape of the nation. The town of Carlisle was officially founded in 1848 by namesake Mayor Jonathan Carlisle, in conjunction with state officials by combining those once desperate townships into one. Today, Carlisle is best known for its annual Strawberry Festival. The festival has been a summer treat for residents and visitors alike since the year 1930. When the Great Depression devastated the country, the town of Carlisle hoped to raise its citizens' morale, that's a hard thing to say, through the amusement and sense of community that the Strawberry Festival offered. Carlisle's lesser-known claim to fame, however, came in the form of a distinguished guest. Dutch artist Moritz Cornelius Esker visited. Okay. MC Eschers. Someone's written this one out. Hang on. He was forced to remain in the area longer than intended before being able to safely return home. Oh, his health. Okay, his health. According to sources at the time, a local Dutch-speaking family generously offered their home to Esker during these difficult few months and understandably spent out of the public eye. So he couldn't return home. They're questioning this. For more information on the town of Carlisle... Okay, so this person whoever wrote these little notes in here, John Branham, is the one we need to call. John Branham at 339-555-0668. Interesting. About MC. I wonder if his art is what made it into the walls, into the rooms that we have. Oh, we can look down, okay. The Complete Guide to Shoemaking, Richard L. Moorfield. Oh, this is gonna come in handy, I bet. We might have to refer back to this at some point. I betcha. I like being able to just scoot over like this. That is a good navigational feature. Because that's how I normally would move in real life. What is this? Of the second sally of our worthy knight, Don Quixote of La Mancha? I don't know how to pronounce this. I'll read that later, but note that it is here. Encyclopedia of Gardening. Sprinklers are a popular way to keep plants hydrated, I bet. Okay. Watering is a very special key in this. pH levels, nutrients, temperature, amount of light, soil type. Zone. Wait, Connecticut is right here, yeah? So we're in the number 6 zone. What does that tell me about number 6? So we're in the zone 6. Okay. I'll just keep that in mind. Oh. Oh yeah, these steps, these stools are in libraries where I am at too. Puzzle. Wait, hang on. I have to look at the rest of these bookshelves. It's very important to do so. Jane Eyre, by Charlotte Bronte. Yeah, okay. We'll try to remember some of these. Books are here. Should we want to return to them later? The Divine Comedy. Ooh, fun. Music is really fun in this game right now. Okay. So he's in the corner. Can we look at this art? No, not really. Can I solve this puzzle for you? There are letters here. Can I do it? Can I ask him if I could do it? Pride and Prejudice. The Hound of the Baskervilles. Are we gonna do a chess game later? David Copperfield. The Scarlet Letter. This is a cute little bookshop. It's small. The Complete Tales and Poems of Edgar Allan Poe. The Raven. Okay. And that, remember that for later. Here's another bookshop, or a bookshelf. Botanical Glossary, first edition. Ooh, pretty and bright. Dead Nettle. Forsythia. Iris. Geranium. Orchid. Pansy. Yarrow. Zinnia. Lovely. Wait, did I miss a cursor opportunity in here somewhere? Ah, short stories for children. Is that Red Riding Hood? Little Jenny's Spider. Cookies. Oh, I love this art. Interesting. Candy, 99 cents. These look so cute. Little bonbons. Greetings from Ciudad Old Mexico. We're not in Mexico. Colorado? We're not in Vermont. Or Alabama. Albany? Is he like a collector? We're not in Reno, Nevada. We're closer to Virginia. I'll be annoying. Okay, I wonder if we could... Ooh, are these the irises? Orchids, excuse me. Stickers, 40% off. What are we doing here? Oh! Screwdriver. Why would we take it apart? But we have a screwdriver. Why are we looking at the back? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Phone. No. Receipt. Ooh, yes. Novel books. Crime and Punishment. Yep. Somebody bought it on February 21st, 2016 at 6:38 p.m. I need a key. Wallet! Monies? We love you, Grandpa. Oh, that's so cute. Little girls. Chiropractic. Okay. So we needed adjusting. Espresso Express. Say that 5 times fast. Ooh. 555 Bean. Can we call them? Can we order a coffee delivery? 555 Bean for Espresso Express. Oh, wait, what? These are the bookshelves, right? 3rd from top, 6, 7, 8 from left. What code is this? Don't forget. I'm gonna take a quick picture of this. I'm not gonna sketch it. Okay. Alright, first we need to navigate to where this is located. What's with the death? I think we should talk to, Mitchell. Can we go through the door? No. Okay. Alright, so, okay, this is where we face, and it is somewhere over here. Okay, it's in this top corner. Maybe it's the bottom corner, I don't know, maybe. 3rd from the top. From the top. 1, 2, 3? Or is it 1, 2, 3? 6, 7, 8 from left. So 3rd shelf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Oh dear, where did it go? Oh,
Stuck.
it's stuck.
It's stuck.
Do we need oil?
It's stuck.
Okay, we're gonna need oil. That little compartment, that looks amazing. And then there's another code on that paper. EGZIUZPDMUZ. And it's pointing. I wonder if that's involved, that involves this table right here. Because, yeah, the skull was, like, on this. But it could be this watch, though, too. So, something about this. And a down arrow, and then a code. It's
Any
odd.
news?
Nothing yet. What do you usually do to help Gerald run the store?
Sit in this corner all day? Not even kidding. If a customer has a question on where to find something, I locate it for them on the shelves. I also give suggestions of good reads based on what kind of genres they're looking for. Classics, thrillers, historical fictions, how-tos, you name it.
Do you have a job besides this? It sounds like you spend a lot of time here.
Technically speaking, I work in an insurance agency, but the past few months they've been cutting my hours. I used to spend time here to relax after work, but when my job situation started to go downhill, Gerald offered to take me on as a part-time employee.
Wow, that's really generous of him.
Gerald's just a genuinely good-hearted person, who are unfortunately becoming a dying breed.
You mentioned the store being busy the day Gerald disappeared. Abnormally busy?
You'd be surprised how much traffic this place gets. A day like that happens at least twice a week.
Twice a week, huh? Any patterns there? Are they students that get out early on a Wednesday or something?
Gerald sounds like a real business mastermind running such a successful little mom-and-pop shop.
I wish he were here. He'd get a kick out of being called a business mastermind. He's not a businessman at heart, but he's got a way of making everyone feel like family.
Aww.
It's like he runs a community center, not a bookstore.
Has Gerald ever gone on a spontaneous vacation or trip?
The man is the antithesis of spontaneity. I've known him around 5 years, and he's never left the store out of the blue like this.
Huh.
The day Gerald went missing, what did you do that evening after you went home at 7 p.m.?
Probably thawed some frozen dinner and watched TV. The new episode of Crypt Diggers would have been on at 8, and then I normally go to bed at 11.
Do you have a key to the cash register?
So that's how you detectives get paid, huh? But no, I don't. Sorry.
Thanks for talking.
Never a problem.
Wait, I have a key to a different room in the apartment. I didn't get to ask him if I could solve his puzzle for him. Because I want to. Alright. Oh, what's this? Al, your move. Jake. P.S. You forgot your glasses. Jake. We've got some phone calls to make. Ooh. Cool facades. Okay, we can only go back to the apartments. We should phone call people if we get their phone number by now. Okay, we have room key to 203. Did I miss something? Okay, 201. Oh, those wires were unnerving. Wait. Am I seeing things? Oh, the light was flickering. I am seeing things. Like, am I seeing ghosts out of the corner of my eye? Ooh, renovation work. This looks familiar. Joe stuff. Don't touch or I'll eat your lunch. That's pretty. Ooh, puzzle. 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 Now what? Oh, we have to rotate it.
I don't think that's right.
Oh, really? Are there clues that I'm missing for it?
I don't think that's right.
I'm gonna need a clue. Oh, I can't do anything else in here. Why? I mean, I could try. There's an order to it.
I don't think that's right.
Huh. Don't touch or I'll eat your lunch. Yeah, this place needs help. Oh, the key is gone. I can't reuse it on other doors. Okay. Okay, I am down here. Did anything arrive for me?
Weird.
Let's see. All right, time to make some calls. So, we needed to call. We needed the phone number for Miss Eileen. We've got one for the pizza place, the espresso place. Let's call the espresso place. Oh, there it is for Eileen. Let's do Eileen. 0927. Eileen.
Terrence, is that you?
I'm sorry. Mrs. Davies?
Oh, yes, this is she.
My name is Penelope Pendrick.
Ooh.
I know you're going through a lot right now, but I'm working with the police to do everything we can to find your son. If you're feeling up to it, would you mind answering a few questions?
Thank you. I'll do my best.
Can you please describe the entire day he went missing in detail? From morning to evening.
Let's see. I got up at 6:30 as usual and started making breakfast. Terrence sets his alarm for 7 and ate quickly after he got up.
Okay.
He had me sign a permission slip for some field trip, and then he gathered all his school supplies and left. As he was leaving, we argued about some stupid little thing. I think he had left his jacket on the floor. And that was the last time I saw him angry at me. I just keep playing that over and over in my head and hating myself for it. I left work at 5, and he was out when I arrived back, which isn't too abnormal, but when he wasn't home an hour later, I started calling around to his friends' moms. He wasn't over anyone else's house. Then it got dark, and he still wasn't home. That's when I called the police.
Thank you for sharing this with me. I'm sure it's not easy to think about. Now, you mentioned a field trip. Can you tell me more about that?
It was for his art class. A gallery that they were going to tour that day, not far from here.
Do you remember the name of the gallery?
Something pretentious. Bold decisions, bold and brash.
On the paper.
I have the paper around here somewhere. That's right. Bold depictions.
Yeah.
3297 Ocala Street, Oakford, Connecticut.
Thank you. It could be a start.
If you say so.
I heard that Terrence told his friends he was going hiking after school was out. Do you know of anywhere in particular he likes to go?
It could have been anywhere. That boy's practically explored the entire state.
Could he have gotten lost or hurt somewhere in the woods?
No! No, impossible. He was a Boy Scout for years, and he's even taken courses on outdoor survival.
Okay.
This kind of thing is what he lives for.
I have no doubt he's very competent, Mrs. Davies, but sometimes things can happen that are out of a person's control.
I said it's impossible. I know my son.
All right. I'm sorry I came off as implying otherwise. Did anyone mention anything else out of the ordinary that happened at school that day?
No. I don't think so. You know what? I need to go.
Oh.
I can't do this anymore. It's too much.
Hey, we're trying to help.
Thinking about that day, it's too much.
Eileen? Are you there? Poor lady.
Oh, dear. Alright, let's call John. Do we have to push the 3 or the 1?
You've reached the phone of John Branham. I'm currently occupied by something that has a slight possibility of being important. So please call again later or leave a message, and I will get back to you at the earliest convenience.
Slight importance. Okay, he's not available right now. Can we call the espresso place? Wait, what's the number for bean? It'd be A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M.
Thank you for calling Espresso Express. Stop in for an espresso, macchiato, cappuccino, maraschino, doppio, lungo, ristretto, corretto, con panna, romano, americano, latte, mocha.
How about just a
featuring
coffee?
Breve, Vienna, latte macchiato, glacé, freddo, frappe, cappuccino freddo, espresso latino, caramel frappe, or Irish coffee. For the complete menu, please visit our website,
There's more.
espressoexpresscarlisle.com. To schedule a birthday party,
A
please
birthday
stay on the
party?
line.
Yes, please. Birthday party. We're having all the coffees. Or have a 5-year-old birthday party with all the coffees. That would be wired. That's hilarious. Okay, well now what? Oh. Alright, so bold depictions. We're gonna need to go to this art gallery and cross-examine this with something that's there. See if we can't get there. Oops, overshot. I like being able to step out and then choose where we go. That is a cool feature. Bold depictions. Very bright. This we're gonna have to use someday, aren't we? Oh. Hi. The Gen Z stare.
Welcome to Bold Depictions, miss. Can I offer information on a particular piece, or provide a guided walkthrough?
Thank you. Maybe some other time. I'm actually here on behalf of the Carlisle Police. Would I be able to speak to the owner of this gallery?
Oh, yes. You're looking at him. Colin Ellison. Pleasure to meet you. How can I help?
I'm Penelope Pendrick. I'm sure you've heard of the investigation of the recent disappearances here in Carlisle. I have reason to believe that one of the 3 missing people was here the same day he disappeared.
Yeah. And?
Wait, you're aware of this?
As a proud TV owner, it's hard to ignore. I know they're starved for content, but come on.
What?
Let me watch the local weather in peace.
So you knew you met Terrence Davies a few hours before he went missing? Well, did you go to the police when you recognized him on the news?
And tell them what? Hey guys, I have some case-breaking info for you. I've seen that kid before. You're welcome.
Can you describe in detail your account of the field trip from start to finish?
Right. Yeah, so the kids and their art teacher were busting at 1. There were about 10 of them total. 9th grade, I think. I started by introducing myself and giving some background on my credentials. Everything was going dandy. They were mostly all paying attention. I led them to the painting closest to the front door, and then went around the room from there, explaining my process, the decisions behind the composition, the deeper meaning, the medium used, and so on, for every piece. After we were going for 15, 20 minutes, a few kids in the back started snickering and whispering to each other. Super irritating. Then, one of those kids raised his hand, so I made the mistake of thinking he had a legitimate question.
Yeah, what coffee
I called
do you
on him,
drink?
and he was like, "Sir, I was wondering, why do all your paintings suck?" All his brain-dead friends laughed, and the teacher yelled at him, which shut him up, but not long enough. I tried to be professional, but a little while later he was drawing something on an index card. He started throwing little pieces of paper with tomato drawings at me.
That's hilarious.
And his spineless excuse of a teacher didn't even do anything about it. Finally, after his friends started doing it too, the teacher decided to just end the whole trip and take them back to the school.
Infuriating. Come on, the tomato thing was funny. It was funny.
Wow. I knew Terrence was supposedly a troublemaker, but that's downright rude. I wonder if his mom ever sees this side of his behavior.
No punishment is severe enough to beat the evil out of that brat. I
You
never
took
would have
offense.
gotten away with acting like that as a kid. I would have been strung up by my thumbs.
Okay, that's a bit extreme. It's not like he burned the building down or something.
When I saw his snotty face on the
Motive.
news later that day, not gonna lie, felt kind of cathartic.
So, the official statement for the police is that you had a bad encounter with Terrence. Later that day, he goes missing. And then when the news comes on that evening, you, what, grab a bag of popcorn and smile? Do I have that right?
Oh, lighten up. I meant metaphorically. I'm sure he's fine. Probably just causing chaos somewhere else for now.
I should go.
Aw, what? Forgot your handcuffs?
You're dishing it out again, sir. Oh, he kicked me out.
I don't want to go back in there right now.
Yeah, you're probably best off not to. He's rude. He's grumpy. Go back to novel books, I guess. Well, what do I do now, though? I can't talk to him. I want to look at this. But I can't move these things. If I look at the code, though, can I start translating some of it right now? If it's an actual cipher, find E. Oh, gosh, I can't see the E. Nope, I can't really do this. Can't talk to him. What are the papers? What, is this a torn up seat, or does he have ripped up paper back here that he's just sitting on? Goodness. Well, I'm not sure what to do next. Let's take a look at our notes. Did I forget to do anything else? Oh, my scrolly wheel doesn't move very fast. I should talk. Ooh, I'll talk to the neighbor again. We can't go to the diner, can we? Sunrise Diner. Okay. Sorry, I'm just skimming through all of this. Okay, explore my room. Oh, does it unstick the metal number dials on the bookstore bookshelf?
That's not done yet.
Okay, good. We haven't... Okay, we need some sort of, grease or something.
That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
I have not finished exploring room 203.
That's not done yet. That's not done yet.
Haven't gotten the police reports. Okay. Cool. Okay, I guess I would go back and try to solve that box, because I bet you that box will have, like, a degreaser of some sort. Like an oil can. We have tape measure. What do we use the tape measure for? And I really, really want to use, the screwdriver on the back of this. There is no indication for it, though. I wonder if I can turn the TV on in my room and watch the news, but it looked like I needed a VHS tape to play anything on that TV. Back to the apartments. Let's go talk to our neighbor. Can we do anything else here? Does not appear so. Do I measure tape this? Screwdriver? Straw. What do we even have the straw for? I'm gonna have to get going soon and take a break. Because I need to go get food. Real food. Alright, where's my neighbor? Nope. 102. Hello? Nobody is answering. Alright, perhaps we will go upstairs to room 203 and try to solve the puzzle again. Checking all these doors because I haven't yet. What was it, 203? Yes. And this is a hot... Oh! How to remove rust. You'll need water, dish soap, measuring cup, rubber gloves, oxalic acid, powdered steel wool, or sponge. Make sure you're wearing rubber gloves. Okay, we're gonna need rubber gloves. Water. Oh, I know where to find water. My room has water. Remove the rusted object from the bucket. Okay, so this assumes that we can pull it out. Oh boy. Ooh, types of rust. Wow, okay. Corrosion. Maybe I'll take a picture of this and save it for later. Might come in handy. I didn't notice this earlier, so... Can I keep it? Nuts. Can't. I cannot look at anything else from this view, so that was it then. And I can't step... Ooh, I haven't looked in here yet. Ooh, great. Okay. Living a latch-free life. Trademarked. The ToolSafe Pro latch-free toolbox takes convenience and security to new levels. Our proprietary design makes heavy, bulky combination locks a thing of the past without compromising the safety of your tools. The ToolSafe Pro features an easy-to-use built-in combination lock system as well as a sturdy metal frame, a larger storage area than the original ToolSafe, and a removable plastic tray to best utilize your space. Okay. How to operate. To set your combination for the first time, flip tabs 1 through 8 in your desired order. Important, write down your combination on the provided diagram below. ToolSafe is not responsible for lost combinations or permanently locked tools. To lock your ToolSafe Pro, set tabs back to their original off positions. To unlock, flip each tab to its on position, one at a time in the order you have set. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Cool. Is that it? Okay, I guess so. Screws? Are we gonna need these later? Panhead screws. That's a lot of screws. Can I look at this box? No. Alright. So, number 1 is this one. 1. And then the top, oh dear, which one am I looking at? When the handle is flipped back, okay, then it would be this one. And then it is this one, that's 3. And then looking from the top, it's 4 back here. Diagram is terrible. Okay, 4. Then 5 is the other one. Oh, it's so hard to tell. Okay, 5. And then 6. And then 7. And then 8.
That's it.
Yes. Oh.
Sorry, Joe.
Lubrication oil. Perfect. take that. Can't take anything else? Okay, let's go unlock that safe. I'm getting really hungry. I need to go eat food. Novel books, here we go. Can't talk to you anymore. Bummer. Oops. Here. Okay. Oh, I need the straw, right? Do you pair it with the straw?
The can is missing something.
Okay, so we need to... Okay, I can see that right here. We'll look at the can and add the straw. Oops, hang on. Look at the can, hand grab the straw, add it to this. There we go. Excellent. Now that becomes more useful. Ah, there we go. Okay. So sun, clouds, wind, water, moon, rain. Ooh. Okay. Is it part of the code? Hang on. I'm just going to write down what these are. We have clouds, sun, water, moon, the other water, like water waves, wind, and it's the same across, so we need 3 of them. What do we know? It says don't forget. 3rd from top, 6, 7, 8 from left. We've got this, and then the letters are E, G, Z, I, U, Z. I feel like I need to convert that in a cipher. Maybe just by looking at this is enough to tell. JK element, okay, TUV. Okay, so we can look at just enough of what this is in order to determine that this type of shifting cipher is already set in place. So if I like write out my alphabet on my own here, and then layer on the shifted letters, let me see if that works out. So what do we got? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, H, I, oops, J, K. I wrote J twice. Okay. L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. All right. And so what we have here is starting with, if we look at Z, oops, ow. Okay. Z is at N. So N. Then A is O. B is P. C is O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, L, M. And then it brings us back to N. So, now that I've got my alphabet set up the correct way, looking at the paper that we found with the letters that was in his wallet, E is, ooh, what does this say? I'm going to write on a different paper so I don't mess up my cipher grid here. The letter is S, U, N, W, and then I, which is, okay, and then back to Z, which is N. P is D. We're spelling something. This is actually right. Okay. It is the answer. Okay, hang on. We're not done yet. P is D. D is probably P again. No, D is R. And then M is A. Then U is I. Then Z is N. It does spell something. It says sun, wind, rain. So using the little bit here that I have in my own piece of paper. Let me see if I can't show. Hi, that's my name. Oh dear. I have... I can't coordinate here. The entire alphabet written out, and then the letter that corresponded to it, looking at that cipher. And then I translated the letters. So Z is N. Z is over here. Z is N. And then I just wrote out what it was. It says sun, wind, rain. So sun, wind, rain is our combination. Up here. Sun, wind, rain. And we have a key. Yay! That was satisfying. Alright. Is that to the cash register? Whoop. Money! Okay, clearly there's money. Now what? Okay, got into the cash register. Yes.
Everything okay? You look a little grim.
Did you notice that Gerald's coat is still here?
Sure, but it's been unseasonably warm. Not really coat weather.
Well, it's not the coat I'm worried about. It's that his wallet is still in the pocket, with money and his driver's license.
Oh.
I took a look inside the cash register. Whatever happened to Gerald didn't involve a robbery.
Are you saying that someone out there targeted Gerald because of some personal vendetta? That's insane. That'd be like going after Santa Claus.
We don't know that at all. We've only just ruled out one possibility.
Well, this isn't great news.
I'm sorry. Try and stay positive, okay? There's still so much we don't know. There could still be a perfectly innocent explanation to all this.
Okay, I don't know how much is left of the demo, but I'm gonna take a break and come back to it. Okay, I'm back. Alright, just to touch base on our notes in our task list. We did explore the room, got the cash register, which I should show you because I totally didn't show that on my screen.
That's not done yet.
Ooh, I need to check in with Mitchell. Okay.
That's not done yet.
And I know I haven't seen the police report, so I'm gonna go take a look at the cash register real quick. It seemed odd that I couldn't look at anything in particular. There's nothing, I feel like there's no point. Whoops. See, here's the cash register. All the money's there. I think that was the point, to confirm that this was not a theft, that all the cash was still in the register, and it wasn't a robbery. So it's interesting that we can see that the last thing was purchased here on the 21st was Crime and Punishment, which is like 20 minutes before, 22 minutes before they closed that day. I want to be able to explore what's in this room. Alright, let's go check in with Mitchell. We haven't seen the police reports yet. Can't talk with him, though. Oops. Okay, we gotta figure out how to get back into Bold's depictions because we need to figure out what this whole shopping list is. And why was it in the trash at the inn? Alright, maybe we should make some more phone calls. We have a screwdriver still, so that's gotta mean something. I really want to open this up because it's letting us examine it. And you can see that there are Whoops. Examine the screwdriver. Use our hand. It won't let me do it, but I want to. I don't know why. I don't have a reason to. At least, yet. I want to go in these shops. Let's go back to the art gallery. See if we can't get back in there. Penelope didn't want to go back in there. I can't blame her. Until 6 p.m. Monday through Sunday. So every day of the week? Interesting choice of dates. It's locked. And we can't let ourselves in. Oh my. Alright. Back to the apartment so we can make phone calls then. Whoops. I'm just getting an alert that my subscription purchase for some vitamins went through. In real life. Okay. Just making sure I'm not missing anything. Obviously we get to look at this, which could be a red herring, a hot spot. If I measure it, I still don't know what to do with this measuring tape. And we haven't been able to watch anything on the TV. Who's manning this station? That's who I'm curious to know. Oh, let's talk to our... Not that one. Let's talk to our friend. Not our friend. Our grumpy person.
It'd be rude to knock now.
Seriously? Is it late? Oh, wait. What time is it? It is 7:15. Okay. Is now a good time to order pizza for dinner? Pizza, pizza?
Now isn't the best time.
Seriously? Okay. Has anything of mine been delivered?
Weird.
Can't use that. Excuse me, I had to cough. Can't look out the window. There's nothing on my desk here. I mean, what are we gonna have for dinner? Boiled water? I want to put the pot.
I need something for this.
Food. I need food, clearly. Okay. Can't look in the cupboards. I like the wallpaper. It's too bad it's all moldy. Ha. Well, what do I do now? I do not know. Maybe the front desk will have my delivery. Unless I need... Okay, if there's nothing at the front desk, then I'm going to change the nighttime to the next day. Whoops. My clothes. Alright, let's go check the front desk real quick. Folder sliding. What? Paying homage to Message in a Haunted Mansion by someone sliding this under the door and running away. Oh boy. Oh my. Okay, here are the missing person reports. Great. Gerald Cook, adult, male, born 1946. Last contact 7 p.m. on the 21st. Okay, so the 21st is when we saw that receipt for that book. Okay, so he had sold that book to someone like 22 minutes before he was last seen. Business. Wait, his residence and business is at the same address? Wearing a polo shirt and slacks. He was last seen at Novel Books. Okay, that's when he closed shop. Call came from Alan Ricky's after Mr. Cook did not open his bookstore at the usual time of 8 a.m. Okay, so he was gone between... He went missing between 7 p.m. on the 21st and 8 a.m. on the 22nd. Okay, I wonder if we can call Alan Ricky. Well, Alan Ricky's was just the one who reported it. No one else has seemed to see him. Oh, okay, Terrence. His nickname is Rex. Okay. So I guess what? Mom called? Yeah, Mom called late in the evening at 10:45 p.m. 3:15 on the 26th. Okay, he went missing a few days before. No, after. A few days after. He's wearing a red t-shirt with blue jeans. No other conditions. Oh, okay, we could get a closer look at this. That's cool. Wait, what's this? Those are GPS coordinates. All right, call from waitress at Sunrise Diner, Lynette Johnson. She described Jane Doe as a steady regular of multiple years and considered her absence of 3 days to be concerning. So they last saw her on the 26th. So that's the same day that Terrence was missing. She's Asian Indian, wears glasses. Don't know much about her. Last at Sunrise Diner. Okay. Wait. Alright, hang on. I'm going to write this down. Because I'm wondering if I can add this information anywhere. Or enter it anywhere. Where's my pencil? Oh, did it drop? It dropped. Alright. Pencil. So, I don't... Oh, that's her napkin. That's the napkin that the waitress mentioned. So it would be 41,365 minus 72.1369 question mark? She's trying to go someplace. How do we use like a map in-game to examine this? Okay. And that's all it was in the report. I wonder if I should talk to the police about this. Let's see.
Carlisle Police Department, Sergeant Russell speaking.
Yeah.
I opened the novel book's cash register. It was still full. And to top it off, Gerald's coat and wallet are still in the store.
What the? Oh, basket! You need your eyes checked. Remind me to assign you to interviews next time. Good work. Whatever happened to Gerald was not premeditated on his end. It's a start.
I like the shouting out to the other cops in the background. I mean, I don't. But I like it in the sense that it's a nod to like Nancy Drew, Alibi and Ashes when Chief McGinnis is reprimanding his officers, which is actually quite funny in the game.
I went to Novel Books and met Mitchell Hart.
Great. What are your thoughts?
A quaint little store. Certainly doesn't look like a crime scene. As for Mitchell...
There's more that he's not disclosing to us? Ooh, are we suspicious?
I feel like there must be more he's not disclosing to us. I don't know, I just wonder if there's more to him than meets the eye.
Let me know if you find any solid context to back this up. But until then, I'm not ready to pass judgment based on a feeling.
Fair.
I got to chat with Eileen Davies. She was only willing to talk for so long, but I did learn that Terrence attended a field trip to an art gallery the day he went missing. She gave me the address, so I went to check it out, and... oh boy.
Did something happen?
I met the owner, Colin Ellison, and asked him about the field trip. According to him, Terrence was kind of a terror during the tour. Colin was generally spitting venom while he recounted what happened. And to put the cherry on top, he described seeing Terrence on the news later that day as cathartic.
That's concerning. Did you get the impression that Colin could be physically violent when angry? Or is he more bark and no bite?
I don't know. He doesn't come across as the type to get his hands dirty.
Either way, keep an eye on him and see if you can find out more.
Thanks for talking.
Keep us updated.
Okay, that made some progress. I wonder if we can talk to Eileen about Terrence's bad behavior at the gallery. I'm gonna bug her again. How rude of us.
Hello?
Hi, Mrs. Davies. It's Penelope again. How are you holding up?
As well as can be expected.
I was wondering, did you receive any phone calls from Terrence's school the day of the field trip? Before it was clear that he was missing.
No, but I would have been at work until 5, so it's possible I missed it. Why?
I had a chance to talk to the owner of the art gallery, the one who gave the tour, and Terrence was pretty ill-behaved and ruined the trip for the class.
Excuse me, I don't appreciate your tone.
Oops.
I'm sorry, but my tone should be the least of your concerns. Terrence tormenting the owner, Colin Ellison, during his tour seemed to leave a very negative impression. Mr. Ellison was not shy about his thoughts on Terrence.
Why are you sharing this, Penelope?
He was that angry about Terrence.
Between that and the coincidental timing, I think we may have our first suspect.
Well, thank you for letting me know. I can't say it's consoling, but it's something.
Okay, Eileen. Thank you for your time.
I wouldn't have said that
I'll call
stuff.
you if we find out anything new.
Oh my.
Okay.
Penelope. Wow. Okay. So the gallery opens at what? I forget already. 10 a.m. The novel bookstore opens at 8. Yeah, let's set it to 8 a.m. Don't be annoying. Oh. Interesting transition. Well, that's pleasant. That is much more pleasant than an annoying alarm clock. Well, there it is. Off, off, off. Great. That's a much more pleasant alarm clock beep. Okay. 8 a.m. What do I do now?
That's not done yet.
Okay, we need to check in with Mitchell, but I don't know why or how. Because we can't report anything to him. And there are still... I love this desk. There's still nobody manning this desk. And I can't go back there. Ah. Is now a good time to order a pizza for breakfast? I love pizza for breakfast. Okay, where to? Novel books will be the one open. We need to check in with Mitchell anyways. Here we go.
Need something?
Oh, now we can talk to him. His health.
How was Gerald's health? Physical and mental.
I don't know what drug he's on, but that man has energy. I'm jealous, and I'm 25 years younger than him. I do see him eat kale chips with his lunch, though, so maybe not that jealous.
What about his mental
Kale
health?
chips?
Nothing has ever raised any red flags. Although his generation isn't much for talking about those kinds of things. You know, feelings.
True.
Did the police check Gerald's home address?
He lives directly upstairs.
Oh, that
I
makes
took him
sense.
to the door, but that was the best I could do. They knocked a few times, got ladders, and looked through the windows from the outside.
For reals.
They had a pretty good view of the main apartment and the bathroom. From what they could see, there was no sign of him.
Can they get a warrant if they think there's a chance a person inside might need help?
No idea. But a busted door without appropriate justification sounds like a nasty lawsuit waiting to happen.
What exactly is your relationship to Gerald? Are you close personally or more like business partners?
As close as two heterosexual men can get. During slow hours, we chat
Oh
about
my.
books, current events, politics, conspiracy theories, sports, movies. The list goes on. Oh, and gossip about old man drama.
Old man?
Carl always cheats at chess and thinks no one is onto him. Everyone is onto him.
That's hilarious.
Do you ever talk about your personal lives?
Not really. So like I said, as close as two heterosexual men can get. I don't have a personal life to share anyway. But Gerald, he has an entire lifetime behind him. I'll admit I've always been curious about his past.
Does Gerald have any family? There was a picture of his granddaughters in his wallet.
Yeah.
Really? I always wondered if he had kids out there somewhere.
He never mentioned his family to you? That seems odd.
Maybe to us, but Gerald's naturally a very private person.
Interesting.
Not in an intentional hiding information kind of way. He just steers away from topics like that. Why? I don't know, but I respect his privacy.
I can respect
I
that
wish
too.
there was a way we could let his family know what's going on.
The number of cooks in the United States is probably enough to fill 3 phone books alone. Not to mention married names.
Thanks for talking.
Never a problem.
That's good to know. I'm never a problem. Alright, so now we have motive to... Or we have reason to go and try to get into his, I don't know who Jake is. Wait, was I supposed to look at these books? No. Okay. Huh. Take it off its hinges? Interesting. I wonder if there's a way to get in. Maybe now we can open this up. Like, would there be a key hiding in the compartment or something? That's what I'm thinking. Alright, what do our notes say now? We have nothing on our to-do list now. I have no idea what to do. I know what I want to do. We did this, solved it. I wonder if we should call the chiropractor and see if I don't know, company policy might say that you can't let him know if there's any appointments on the calendar. I could try. And I also need to figure out how to enter in information about the GPS. We love you, Grandpa. We called them. Have I looked at this shelf yet? The Origin of Species by Charles Darwin. Wait, were there any books that mentioned coordinates? Edgar Allan Poe, the rape. Oh, I did look at this, didn't I? Yeah, there was a book, wasn't there? On the... Where was it? About plants and... There we go. This is what I was looking for, but I guess it doesn't mention coordinates. It's the closest thing I've come to a map. Or a GPS, really. I'm wondering if I missed something. There's a lot of old classic book... A lot of classic books in here. Read that. I love the old spines. These are old books. Love it. Love the smell of an old book. Shoemaking. That's interesting. Okay, this is also sort of a map. Have I tried calling this guy yet? I don't remember if I called him. It's only been a day since I recorded the first part of this video, and I'm already forgetting a lot. Shame on me. What are all these letters, though? I'm gonna write this down just in case. We have S, a backwards R. That's interesting. A, O, D. I see a Y. O, O, D, and whoop, I broke my mechanical pencil. N, L, U, E, H, E. Oh, there's a T in there. Are these already in order? Because I'm starting to see a few potential words. But the R is backwards. Why is the R backwards? I mean, I really want to solve this puzzle, this jigsaw, and actually put it together. Let me see if I can't do this like left to right in order. Maybe it's top to bottom? Why would I start with a Y though? Because I see the word the, T-H-E. I don't know, maybe I'll come back to this later. I'm not sure if it's actually important to the case. I can't play chess.
I know it's early, but I could really
Wait,
go
what?
for some sleep. I'll get back to work tomorrow.
Seriously? It's like... You just napped. It's... Oh my. Okay. Okay. Yeah, we've done everything on our checklist, so... We can't seem to do anything else. Let's bug our friend real quick. She's not answering. Okay, well, I guess I'm gonna need to go to bed. It's only 9 a.m. What if we took a nap? Till 4:30. Does that help? I forget, did she say something about needing to have it be the next day? Huh. What do I do? What should I do? Well, maybe I will set the alarm to like the next day. No. What if I just go back to the gallery before it closes, and if I get nowhere there, then I'll change it to the next day. How about that?
I don't want to go back in there right now.
Really? I'm gonna double check the time. 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Okay, I had it correct. All right, back to this. Just checking on some messages. All right, well, if she insists. Excuse me. Excuse me. I was having a white chocolate mocha. What? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, second chance. Let's do it. Oh, smack. I knew I was supposed to move. Oh no. What a terrible sound. Breaking glass. I love this. I just wanted to see what happened. Brilliant. Oh dear, it really set me back a bit. That's okay. I knew what I was trying to do. Yeah, that looks unnerving, doesn't it? Wonder if I can call for a different room. This place is in shambles. Set. I love this music. Get out of bed! Smooth. How did you sleep, Penelope? Goodness. You have... I know I completed the demo! That's a lot of links to explore. My goodness, you're everywhere. Okay. Thanks for playing Wishlist on Steam or Quick Game. Oh. I could click on this and actually go there. That's awesome. They have Discord, Reddit, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr. Proper website, huh? I'm gonna go there. Wow. Okay. All right. So then... Okay. Initial thoughts. I'm loving it so far. I'm going to wishlist it on Steam for sure. I think the clicking, the navigational thing is what stands out the most. I think it was well done. For being a point and click, it's very intuitive, which I love considering this was made in Unity. I want to know, how did you do that with Unity? Because it seems to be a sort of touchy point for some companies to create a point and click style adventure using Unity. But this shows that it can be done, which I think is amazing. I love the clicking. I love the 21-point nodes. That really helps. When the arrows go a certain direction, I know where I'm going. It's where I expect it to be. So being able to naturally move in a way that I would expect, even with like moving between the bookcases, just, sidestepping right to left or left to right and then up and down. Very intuitive. I love that, and I want to see that implemented in other games by other companies as well. Characters, pretty impressive for being an indie studio. The characters, I mean, obviously they're not like AAA studio, high quality animations, but this is really good. Considering all the things, this is even better than some other characters for larger companies. And I love it. I love the character of Mitchell. I think he looks interesting. I love the prosthetic arm. That's really cool. Some of their movements are very natural. I have not seen too much glitching. I did notice some of the book page turnings for Mitchell were a little bit, it wasn't distracting though. It didn't pull me out of the game. There were the few moments that I came across where like the checklist was totally checked off, and that's possibly because of the demo. It's just a demo. We don't have any more to-do list items because this is the end of the demo. But if that was a moment that was in the real game, I would want something there. If you're going to use the to-do list, the task list, I would want something there as a prompt, especially for this easier level. It would help guide us into knowing what to do next. I think there was an interesting logic choice that was made at the end of this when Penelope said she wanted to call it a day, even though it was like 9 a.m. I only did like one thing. I think there was a little bit of an issue though, when some of the logic that might be tied to that, when it was the task list of touching base with Mitchell again, but I couldn't until I reviewed the case notes, the police reports. And so I think if that allowed, if like the police reports came, I think I would trade out, I should call it a day, with I should check back in my room to see if the case reports are there. That'll prompt me to go there, get the case reports, and then I'll be able to fulfill the task of talking to Mitchell. And then it would make sense to call it a day after that. I don't know. I don't have it like freshly in my mind to wrap around how the logic actually would work. But I'm enjoying this so far. It does have a lot of little similarities to past Nancy Drew games, which I appreciate and I see. I think if newer players, see, this is set in 2016, right? So I think it's interesting that they're choosing to use an old phone and not have a cell phone in the game. Forcing player to come back here to talk on the phone is an interesting choice. I think it's also like a design choice. I personally love old stuff like that. Old phones, old clocks. The UI of the game was really cool and old style. The typewriter, very old-fashioned. I'd be curious to see what the GPS coordinates actually lead me to and how other leads come up in this game to further pursue the case. So I will be wishlisting on this on Steam, and hopefully I'll get to play it really soon after it launches. If you guys watching, other players out there are watching, be sure to wishlist this on Steam if it seems to be a game that you're interested in. Anyways, Julia, excellent work. I'm loving it. Keep it up. I hope for a great launch. And everyone else, I'll see you in the next video.